This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, considering that Francis Ngannou has shocked the boxing world by doing something that he should not have done, which was at least make the Tyson Fury fight competitive. It should not have been competitive. It shouldn't have been. As many MMA fighters from the UFC or Bellator, whatever, who come into boxing quite quickly find out. They do. Even Jake Paul, who's a YouTuber, has been knocking out former mixed martial artist champions. Tyson Fury was supposed to do this with Francis Ngannou, and he didn't. Now, what I think will happen with Francis Ngannou next is he'll fight Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua, who initially rejected the fight, obviously he was given the first refusal of a Francis Ngannou, said, no, I want to become world heavyweight champion again. I want to take on real boxers, not these crossover ones. I'm not interested. Now Francis Ngannou has done what he's done with Tyson Fury, where there's a whole lot of people out there believe that he beat Tyson Fury. So I won't be at all surprised if Anthony Joshua takes on a fight with Francis Ngannou. It's good money, of course, and of course there'll be bragging rights as well. So if he goes in there and does an absolute number on Francis Ngannou, which I would fully expect him to do so, then he's got bragging rights over Fury. Win, lose or draw for Fury against Usyk, Joshua can go, well, I did a much better job on this guy. I'm going to destroy you. And some people out there will now be feeling that, where the gap between Fury and Joshua that was a couple of days ago is now that much closer, where people go, well, maybe Fury's shot now. Maybe he's been overhyped, overrated. And I suppose one way to find out will be, firstly, let's see how Fury does against Usyk. Obviously, Usyk beat Anthony Joshua twice, but let's see how Joshua does against Francis Ngannou. Be interesting. I would not be at all surprised if that was to happen. And you know what? That would probably get Eddie Hearn back into Saudi Arabia, because at the minute he seems like he's a little bit out in the cold, doesn't he? So anyway, that's my thoughts. I would certainly watch that fight. I would. I can't believe I'm saying that. I would actually watch Francis Ngannou again. I would watch him against Anthony Joshua. But had Anthony Joshua had announced a fight with Francis Ngannou instead of Tyson Fury, trust me, I'd have been going, it shouldn't be happening. Joshua, you should be fighting real fighters and whatever else. But now, Francis Ngannou has done a hell of a credit for himself. And I don't want to hear nobody saying how Tyson Fury was playing, he was whatever else, he made it closer and he didn't want to show too much to Alexander Usyk because he was ringside. Absolute nonsense. You can see Fury's face after the fight. He feels he got away with it. So I wouldn't be at all surprised now if we see Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua. That's my thoughts on it all. You drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.